game, catching a roadway. A big surprise, I'm gonna rise and flash my toothcade. All the buff dudes, safe on the beach food. They're gonna need a bigger boat and barrels real soon. I'm a sea king, a CGI thing. I'm here to eat and bare my teeth and shake a tail fin. I'm lonely and taking a ride. Lured in by your bucket and shove. It's one weakness I can't hide. Take me to your bucket and shove.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Bucket of Chum, the Shark Movie Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Captain Steve, and this week we are back with another episode of Seasick Cinema, and this time we are checking out 90210 Shark Attack, directed by David DeCoteau. I'm just going to read the plot synopsis, and then I will introduce our guests because we have a lot to say about this thing. So, the plot synopsis right off of Letterboxd. A group of entitled Beverly Hills oceanography students arrive at a mansion in Malibu to study the local ocean waters. However, someone, or something, has other murderous intent. As the students begin to disappear one by one, murdered by some flesh-shredding entity, leaving wounds similar in nature to a shark attack. But how is that possible when the nearest ocean is half a mile away? So, I didn't do poster expectations in my first episode of this because I wasn't doing that at the time. But this poster is like actually kind of fucking dope. When I saw this poster, I was like, this could be a good time. We got busty babes. There's a giant shark in the middle of the fucking city. What could possibly go wrong? And then David DeCoteau came along and said, well, let me fucking show you what can go wrong. And he's directed Puppet Master 3, Toulon's Revenge, which is arguably one of the better Puppet Master movies. Dream Maniac from 1986 with Clint Howard. Creepazoids from 1987, another full moon feature. And a movie that my guests have covered, Sorority Babes and the Slimeball Bowl-O-Rama. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to introduce you to Josh and Brett from the Evil Deaths podcast. Hello, gentlemen.
Hey,
He's Brett.
I am Brett. That is Joshua.
Hello. Thanks for having us, Captain Steve, on this nautical fucking nonsense that is
Mike.
not something that we wish.
Yeah, I thank you for joining me on this journey, though, as painful and horrendous as it might be.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. No thank you to you for making us watch this fucking movie.
Yeah, when I was watching it, I told my girlfriend, I was like, I give Steve so much props for doing stuff like this because I was mentally unwell after watching it, in all honesty.
I mean, I would be concerned if you weren't, to be honest.
Man. Yeah, like I sent you guys one of my reactions that my wife candidly caught. Somehow she knew. She saw what was going down and was like, "Oh boy, I know what's going on over there." And she got a good shot of that. And my goodness,
This
my
movie.
goodness.
This movie.
Why this movie,
Yeah.
Steve? For us, why did you do this to us?
I mean, I feel like you guys would be hateful enough towards this movie in the same way that I am hateful towards it. Because surprisingly, on the first episode of Seasick Cinema, it hasn't come out while we're recording this, but when this comes out, it will. I kind of came around on Shark Exorcist a little bit. I completely fucking hated that movie for the longest time. And then after I was talking about it with the guest last week, I was like, okay, this isn't as bad as I remember it. This one, no. I cannot find any fucking redeeming qualities in this steaming pile of like gross jizz pile.
This movie to me was literally a walking simulator. I've never seen a movie with more long distance walking shots in my life, or hallway shots. Like holy shit, it was insane.
Yeah. Dude, like whoever was in charge of the cinematography set up the camera and then started like jerking off in the bushes somewhere because you see them start to walk from the house from like 50 yards away, and
They just keep walking.
Does not cut until they get up to you, and you're like, all right, cool. I'm glad I fucking
And stairwells.
this
You love
this movie is
stairwells.
just in real time.
Oh, yeah.
Everything in real time.
Yeah, it was something. It really did something to me.
Which kind of pisses me off that this dude actually like, all right, so I just developed a theory. as to why what happened here after hearing that this guy's a competent director.
Like, he has some competently made films, in my opinion.
I didn't know he did some of those.
So
Yeah, it's insane.
my theory is that this dude just wanted to fuck and was like, hey, people, I'm making a movie. You guys can be in it if we all just fuck. Unfortunately for us, we didn't get to see any of that. It's like that's the only time they did fucking cut away was when people were about to fuck.
True.
Yeah, and the way this movie is lit and everything, it feels like it's about to be a softcore porno, and then it just doesn't deliver. Like, it blue balls you the entire fucking movie.
Yeah,
it's Skinamax, baby.
Yeah, definitely. Like the Cinemax terrible music that like leads you to believe, and it's all like the leading up to. Like that fucking idiot that was just like rubbing himself in the shower for
fuck's sake,
a solid 15 minutes.
Holy shit!
You're like, dude, just show his fucking dong already. Like,
yeah,
if you're gonna allude to it, just do it. You know,
fucking helicopter dick, man, just do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
The pool scene when he's swimming and she's staring off in the distance for 10 minutes. I was like, what is happening right now? What is happening? I don't even know. I was scared.
There's just so much like fucking filler in this movie. And this director has also done 182 movies overall.
Yeah, so that's also not surprising.
Obviously he filmed this one on a Friday, and then Saturday he filmed like a second movie, and then like Sunday he filmed one more, maybe even two more if he was feeling frisky enough. Like,
my girlfriend looked at, I don't know how true this is the internet, but if you had to guess, Steve, how much was the budget for this movie?
Okay, so I'm guessing they didn't rent this house because I watched a trailer for another movie that he did called, I had it written down, Devilish Charm. And it's the same fucking house. I'm convinced this is his house. This is David DeCoteau's house at the time that he made this. So they definitely didn't pay for this. These actors he's used more than once. A bunch of them have only been in like one or two things. So if I had to put a number on it, I wouldn't say more than $10,000, to be honest.
What do you think, Joshua?
Well, that you're asking it like that makes me think that it's a lot. So, fuck, man. I don't know, 2 million.
$1 million.
What?
Yeah, it is the internet, but like she showed it to me, and I was like, "What? If this is $1 million and that's his house, where did that money go? Where did that money go?"
I mean, unless he rented that house, like it's an Airbnb, he rented it for a week, and then he shot like 5 movies while he was there.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that would actually make more sense. If he did
it definitely didn't go to the every fucking close-up sign of a Beverly Hills sign.
Or the beach.
They really wanted you to know that, hey, guys, we're in Beverly Hills. And then just in case you forgot in 1 second, don't worry, because guess what? There's going to be another close-up of a sign somewhere that lets you know that they're in Beverly Hills.
Yeah. I think the fountain was the most used one, though. I saw that fountain like 30 times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The fountain in that beach.
Maybe he just had it installed in his house, and he's like, this is a sick fucking fountain. I'm putting that in my movie.
Yeah. It's going in every one of my fucking movies until it's paid off.
Yeah.
Also, it's super weird in this movie how, like, the back of the house leading to the pool is grass. Like, there's no walkway. It's just grass leading to a pool. I thought it was super fucking weird. Like, what?
Yeah, that was a bit weird. You're right. There's literally no fucking pathway or anything.
It's strange.
It is a bit strange, yeah.
I gotta say, though,
that's a bad complaint.
When you see the shark, though, dude.
Oh, the shark. Yeah.
I was not prepared. Especially how, like you were saying, the poster is fucking so good, though.
Yeah,
I was like, this movie's gonna be sick.
The poster is dope. The poster
looks like
is so
Bruce.
good.
It looked like Bruce.
Yeah.
So, like, this movie's gonna kick ass. And then I was like, this is what I get. This right here. This is it. I was like, maybe it'll be different. It's the same shot every time.
Same
it transforms,
shot.
Though.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is happening? I don't know.
So, like, they definitely didn't spend $1 million on CGI because they bought one shot and then just reused it 5 times.
Yeah, I made a joke to my wife because at first it was like she was only every time that the thing happened. I don't know if spoil anything, or nobody's gonna watch this movie, but except for
No,
us.
listen, I've already done an episode on it, going plot point by plot point, if you
Oh.
want to call it that. So like everybody should already know. But also, there
Well,
really isn't a plot to this movie, so we're
no,
not
no, no, no,
spoiling
no.
anything
Okay,
because there's
all
nothing
right.
to spoil.
So every time that she attacks, she's sitting down, and they just like the second time that it happens, it's just flipped to the other side. So it's like I look over my wife, like, oh, every time she's sitting next to somebody, we have to watch out, because like
That's
that's the
happening.
only time we're gonna see it, is like when she's sitting in the perfect position so that they can reuse that terrible like shark genie coming out of a bottle effect.
That's exactly what it is, a fucking shark genie. That would have been a better movie. I would have like, at least there would have been like some
Ooh.
schlocky goodness to that idea.
I would have
Dude,
liked that.
fucking
way
shark
more.
genie.
Way more.
Would have been
Alright.
way better.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Because between the walking and like just the scenery shots and the shots he reused like 80 times, I feel like the movie in reality was like 10 minutes long.
Oh, 100%. And I feel like that's the case for, and that was the same thing with the movie we watched last week for Shark Exorcist. The movie was like 45 minutes long, and then they're like, oh shit, we only have a 45-minute movie. This can't be feature length. What if we threw in these scenes at the end that have nothing to really do with anything, but our movie's longer now, so there's that. Same fucking thing. Like, it's just filler, nonsense of filler. And like you said, the long shots and the fucking when people are coming up the stairs and the
Oh my
camera's at the
God.
top and we
Yeah.
follow them up the fucking
Yep.
like how many times? Like they must have just like set the tripod up and they just like, okay, let's just get a shot of each person walking up the stairs and then we can just cut it in where we need it.
I know sometimes like when people are making a movie, it'll be like they'll go to release it and whoever, which I can't imagine anyone was like had any suggestions or requirements for this movie to be made, but like they'll be like, hey, that's good, that's awesome, like we like what you have, but we need it to be like 15 minutes longer. So they'll go and they'll shoot some other bullshit that doesn't fucking matter. But like I can't imagine that anyone was overseeing this movie being like, I really like what you have here, but it needs to be about 15 minutes longer. Nobody.
Yeah, that stuff you're doing with the walking. Let's focus in on that a little bit more. Let's get some more of
Yeah.
that walking involved.
It's very dramatic.
Oh my God. And I love like when they all get there and like the two people that get there and they're like walking around with their bags and like they're not putting them anywhere. They're just walking around the whole house, like walking up and down the stairs with their bags. So I'm like, just put your bags down. Put them down.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That's what everybody does when they go into a house. They put their bags down. Not these people. They're like, oh, we're going on fucking tour.
And the whole time I was like, until like kind of like the middle, I was like, are they like college students? Are they high school? Like, what is this? Is this but then I guess they're high school students.
They're supposed to be fucking high school students, and they're all at least 30.
Ugh. Well, they're all fucking idiots, so they definitely got held back a few years. Like, there's
true.
There's like not one redeeming character. There's nobody who you're really like. I mean, I guess maybe what's her name? The shark genie girl. I forget what her name is. Watch
Alyssa?
Alyssa.
It is Alyssa.
Yeah.
Okay, like
yeah,
she's not. Okay, she's not the worst. She's terrible.
Oh yeah,
but I don't think she's the worst.
No, she's the killer in this movie, and yet somehow she's not the worst character in this movie.
Yeah.
There's way worse. There's some characters like, wow, this is like, I don't even know some of the characters in this movie. I was like, this shit is not real. Like, this can't be a real movie.
Did you guys recognize who the teacher was?
Fuck no.
No.
So she's from Jaws 2.
I was gonna say, she's from porn. She seems like
to
me. I was like, that's an old porn star who's all dried up and can't work anymore. So she was like, all right, put her in this fucking bullshit.
She's she's a young blonde girl, right? In Jaws 2?
Yeah, the one that like that comes to visit her cousin or whatever. Like all the guys are going after her because she's new in town.
I was gonna say, was she a nice looking lady back in the day?
Back in the day, she was.
Oh, okay.
She was also in another movie called Angel that Vinegar Syndrome released, I think. It was either the first or the second one, where she's like a prostitute that gets revenge on people or something like that. But she was in one of those too. But yeah, she was a nice looking lady back in the day.
Oh, shit.
I mean, Jaws 2 kicks ass.
Oh, Jaws 2 is fucking solid.
Oh, it's so good.
Why don't you do any of those movies, Steve?
I could ask you the same question,
Yeah.
Joshua.
Yeah, I someday I'll get into Jaws. Next year I think is like the 50th anniversary of Jaws, so I might do something.
Nah, dude, you're doing the fucking Lord's work right now.
Yeah.
Like I said, but like when we first kind of started talking and shit like that, I was like, you watch these movies so we don't have to until you ask us to do one of them with
Yeah.
you, and then we,
Yeah.
and then we watch it, and we're like, but I mean, I honestly like, as terrible as it was, like Brett knows.
Joshua
I
loves it.
live for this kind of
I
shit
don't.
in a way
Yeah.
of like, because it's so fucking insane the fact that someone
Made this?
thought about it and then
Yeah.
proceeded to spend their money and time to make it, and then saw it when it was done, was like, this is what I'm putting out.
And like
you
he
know-
had to have convinced somebody else to put money into this. Like
Oh,
he
of
can't just be
course.
putting his own. So like somebody else like saw this script and was like, you know what? I think you got something here, David.
Yeah,
He's-
maybe.
He showed him the poster and he's like, "You got something here." Then the poster is nothing in the movie, and they're like, "Gotcha."
That's a thing.
I mean,
That's how
That's what
Friday the
actually
13th got
that's
made.
what Charles Band used to do, isn't it? Like back in the Empire days, like they used to do the poster first and then write a movie
Yeah,
around it.
and that's
So,
how
like,
Friday
that's-
the 13th got made.
Well, there we go.
So, but this is also 2014 when people
Yeah.
should know better.
they
Yeah,
should.
we shouldn't be doing that shit anymore. Like we
Yeah.
we should have learned our lessons, but apparently not.
Is there? Have you seen? You've obviously watched movies that are worse than this one, correct? Shark movies.
Honestly, this is like probably top 3 worst for
All right,
me.
good.
Oh,
Because
thanks.
it was. I don't know. If I was like, damn, if there's worse ones out there and Steve watched them, that goddamn that man.
Yeah, some more recent ones like what was it? Oh, Alien Shark. What a piece of shit that was. Like that was there's at least like a couple of redeeming qualities in that one that makes it like slightly better than this one.
Was that the
Slightly,
dog
like
shark
not
one?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Something happens in it.
Yeah, I'd rather
In
see
that
a
one
dog
part.
shark.
In that one part, there's a scene where something happens, so
Yep.
it's better.
I mean, it's kind of like this movie. There's only like in total, like I was expecting to see at least somebody get maimed, but all you see is that one dude with his head supposedly missing with some blood on his back, and I was like, "What is going on right now?" This
And
is
they play him
crazy.
off as 2 different characters.
Really?
Yeah, they play him off as a different character when the teacher catches her at the end.
Oh,
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, and they just reuse the same shot. It's the same.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like my girlfriend's confused. She's like, didn't they like find the body at the beginning and like they didn't find it yet?" I was like, "I think so."
It's not helping the $1 million case because they reused so much, and like
Yeah.
dude, they reused lines. The teacher's talking to Alyssa about like trying to convince her to go out on the thing, and she's like, "You should write about your dad. I think it'll really help you." And then she says like 2 more things, and then she says it in the exact same way. She's like, "You should write about your dad. I think it'll really help you." And that happens multiple times in the movie.
Oh my god! I don't know.
Yeah. I don't understand. Like, this is just. It feels like they were all just sitting around in the house one weekend, and they're like, let's just film something. Let's just throw something together and see what happens.
Oh, I think I might have solved the case here.
Uh-oh.
So, all right. So David DeCoteau, something's going on with the IRS, and he like is some kind of bullshit. Like he owed money and taxes, whatever. So he made this movie as a write-off. This movie cost me $1 million to make because I had to hire this girl to fucking touch my balls when the fucking cameras were on. I had to fucking rent this house that is mine or whatever. Like, I bet that's some fucking weird.
Yeah. I honestly would be surprised.
I hope so for
Yeah.
his sake.
That's all right. That's my prevailing theory. I'll stick with that.
I kind of hope that's what it is because I cannot see any other like good reason to do this.
No. I mean, I wish I like wrote it down, the part where he's like, "You're like a shark that smells blood." Dude, when she said that, I laughed so fucking hard. I
So
was
did I.
dying.
I was
I
like, are
rolled
they
off my
talking about
couch.
her being on her period or something?
dude,
But
that's
like,
what I
no, they're
said.
not.
Dude. I told Brett this. I legit rolled off my couch when it happened. I was hoping my couch was higher than it was so that I could fall to my death.
It was so insane. That and
Oh
the
my
ending
God.
when she tells the teacher to kiss her, that like when she gets aroused is when she turns into the shark, and I was like, what is happening right now?
That's a good idea.
She wasn't sitting down for that one. It's the one shot
wasn't.
that she's
It's-
not sitting down for a kill.
And it comes right at you. It's a different
Yeah,
shot
it-
altogether.
Yeah, that's the second CGI shot they bought.
Dude, that's such a great premise, though. A girl who, when she gets turned on, turns into a fucking shark and kills people. Like,
Yeah.
It's an amazing idea.
they squandered.
Very
the fuck out
poorly
of it.
executed. I mean, like, somebody could still make that movie because it's called 90210 Shark Attack because they're like, well, I live in Beverly Hills, so I guess this was where this movie takes place. Oh, and also, these students go on 2 fucking boat trips. We don't see either one of them.
Nope.
We don't.
Nope.
We don't
even
see
a
water.
boat. We don't even see the
We
boat.
see the pool. That's it. We see a
Yeah.
pool.
Yeah.
That's the
We
only
s-
water we get.
See, like, stock footage of an aquarium.
Oh my god,
Oh,
dude!
for
Aquarium
fuck's
shots.
sakes.
I'm like, look at that reef shark. Look out!
Yeah.
It's
It's
fucking
coming
coming
for
for
ya.
you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
And they even show it when she's describing the great white.
Oh,
Like, oh yeah, a great white.
yeah.
It was so big and dangerous. Like, here's the reef shark. I'm like, fuck off, man. Like,
And
you
it had-
bought the other CGI, the one CGI shot they bought that was all underwater and like it looked like an Adobe stock photo, basically.
Yeah, it's fucking.
And then you got like, what was it? A Nintendo Game Gear looking shark, the red shark, the red great white shark. It looked like fucking the headset.
I
Game
actually I
Gear.
like that. That was a cool you remember that show? What was it? Where they'd be like a ninja versus a samurai.
Oh,
and they would-
it was on Spike TV.
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior or
fuck.
something like that.
yeah, something like
something
that.
like
Where
that?
they would show you
Something like
like
that,
they
yeah.
would do a recreation of like if these two
Fought.
people would like
Yeah.
fight, then they would do like the crazy simulation shit. That's what it reminded me of. I actually really like that.
At least it was a great white shark.
Yeah, I
It
mean
was.
that was something. I'm not 100% sure, but the red shark also looked like there's a red shark like this in Alien Shark. So I'm actually wondering if it's just the same shot
They borrowed
as
it.
well.
They bought it from David. They're like, "Yo, we'll give you $5. You let us use it." I'm like, "All right." Right.
There's
off.
so many of these like CGI shark shots that like they clearly just bought off of like iStock or something because like they appear in so many movies. Like it must be super cheap to buy them because everybody's using the same fucking ones. Not even the same production companies, like across like different companies, different directors. Like it's insane.
This movie was insane.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god. Like I don't even know how to describe this movie to people. I'm like, okay, picture a
tax write-off.
softcore a tax write-off, yeah. Picture a softcore porno and then a girl turns into a shark sort of and it feels like a soap opera.
Yeah.
what'd you watch this on, Steve? YouTube?
I watched it on YouTube, yeah.
The one I watched, it had almost 500,000 views. I was like, how? Fucking
Yeah.
how? Steve. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all Steve's fault.
Yeah.
Your fault,
Yeah.
Steve.
You're welcome, David.
Visual gags on a podcast, folks. I pointed at Steve on the screen.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, I was like, how is this possible? But I don't know. Like I said, like I was excited because like the poster looked cool. So I was like, you know what? This might be kind of cool. But you see absolutely no women in bikinis. You see a woman in a bra for a little bit for like 5 seconds. But that's it. And I was like, wow, there's absolutely no women in bikinis in this movie.
yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
so
men, though.
Marcy is kind of in a bikini at one point, very briefly,
True.
but
Yeah.
that's it. Like it's so brief too. Like it's
He loves
again
those
the poster
doodabs.
lied.
The
Yeah.
whole
Those
time I was like,
doodabs, man.
come on,
Jesus.
titties.
I was like, what is going on? I'm scared.
Like at least show some man ass if you're at least
Yeah.
gonna like show us all that. Like go all in on it. Like just do it. But like they couldn't pick which fucking lane they wanted to stay in with this movie.
Yeah. My favorite part. All right, so I do have a favorite part of this movie. I loved it. It was absolutely amazing.
Was it a hallway?
What? No. It was when who is it? The teacher and the teacher and what's his name are talking, and they're like they're doing like the Bond villain thing where they're
Oh.
revealing their scheme out loud so everyone can fucking hear. And that one idiot who's supposed to be the
nerdy
nerd,
guy?
he's hiding
Oh my
behind the
God.
fucking potted plant at the bottom of the stairs. That like,
yeah.
dude, it was so great. And then you get that top down shot from on top of the stairs, and he's just like ducking behind it, like.
I also love when he finds her phone though. The girl that dies again, and like you
Oh my
see it on the
God.
phone, dude. I
Yeah.
laughed so hard at
There
that
was no
part.
camera on that phone. You notice?
Yeah, there wasn't.
My wife pointed that out. She looked at the back and she's like,
Oh
"There's no
shit!
fucking
I didn't even
there-
notice
There's
that.
no camera. It's a completely solid back." And I was like, "Well, we'll see if they actually show the front of the phone and they show the video." And of course they don't, except for that one part. And it's like,
Dude.
And like the angle, it shows the shark attack from the angle that we saw it at.
Oh, yeah,
not the
not
angle
her.
that she would have fucking seen it at. Like it makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
I love when she goes to try to like she like lures in like the guy with the glasses to bang him on the bed, and she like eats him on like a white bed. And like where's the blood on her body? Like she just walks out like nothing happened, just strutting
Fucking
around.
shark swallowed him whole. No blood.
Yeah, but she ripped that one dude's head off.
Genie shark, dude.
I guess
yeah.
she was a genie shark though, and she loved rubbing that tooth. I was like, why is that like the tooth? They couldn't get a great white shark tooth. They had to get like a fucking sand
All
shark.
right, so that
tooth.
was my theory. My theory in the beginning was like they're harping on her dad being like missing and shit. I was like, oh,
That's what I
they're
thought
gonna
it
go
was.
out and they're gonna like find this fucking weird ass shark thing, and it's gonna be her dad, and the shark tooth is gonna protect her because he fucking gave it to her, and it's gonna be super fucking lame. But
It
like
would've
you
been better
said,
than
like
this.
you said,
That would have
Steve,
been better.
I
It
gave
would've
this
been
movie
better.
too much credit. I gave this movie too much credit. I'm a fucking idiot, and I thought of it. So
That's what I thought. I thought it was gonna be the dad was gonna be the shark. And I was
Yeah.
like, but it wasn't. And I was like, son of a bitch.
no, it was her though.
I
We were
know.
close.
Yeah, I guess. She was cursed with blood or something. I don't know. What was the explanation? Like they cursed that tooth with like his blood or
Do you
something
think
like
I
that.
fucking paid attention enough to remember
Yeah,
that?
it was. They pulled the shark tooth out of the great white. Even though it's not a great white shark tooth, they pulled it out of a great white and
Yeah.
killed the dad. Put his blood on the tooth to curse it for reasons, and then they
Oh.
put the necklace on her for magic. And she could take this necklace off at any time.
Oh, of
There's
course.
nothing holding this fucking necklace on. She could just be like,
Later.
and then that's it. That's it. It's over. Like,
I do love though, like she starts like eating people though, and the people are like, "Oh, you look like more like I don't know, energized or some shit." She's like, "Yeah, I do feel bad," but she's like super pale. I'm like, she looks
yeah,
sickly right now.
she
Like, what are you
still
talking
looks
about?
sick. Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
Like, I'm almost expecting that she hasn't acted in any other movies because she's probably dead. That's what I'm going off of.
Holy
She's
shit.
probably dead.
She just passed away after this movie came out.
Yeah.
What
This
happened?
movie
She-
killed her. Like,
Yeah, she 22. The fuck?
I wish
this
I
this
should have
movie
looked.
gave her AIDS.
Did you? Sharkades.
Dude, I think this
Yeah.
movie gave me AIDS.
Yeah.
I don't feel good.
I don't. This movie was probably like, not even joking. This is probably the most rough movie I've watched in a very, very long time. Like, not even joking.
No way.
Really?
No.
I'm not talking about depths.
What?
I'm not talking about the depths.
Yeah, but I'd almost rather watch that shit.
Oh, I
Nah,
would.
No, never mind.
I
I'd rather
would.
watch this. I'd rather watch this over like Halloween Ends or fucking Exorcist Believer. At least this movie's like an
Yeah.
hour long.
Of
That's true.
walking
That it does have that going for it.
and
At
walking.
least the runtime, they knew that they could just like extend the credits like every fucking full moon movie. They're like, oh yeah, let's just run the credits real slow and then just show video footage of the actors doing nothing.
Oh
Yeah, they did that.
They did do that.
They showed the people with their names, and then the next thing was just their names. It was like so and so as Jess. We're
Yep.
Like, yeah, we just fucking saw that.
Yep.
It's a soap opera, dude.
It fucking like he should be doing soap operas. Like I don't know, like it has to be the tax write-off thing. It has to be that because we've seen that he has the ability to make a decent movie. It doesn't even have to be like a good movie, like just something watchable. Like this is barely fucking watchable.
Or these movies are made on purpose to be fucking god awful with the worst special effects, because like this is a theme, this is a lane, this is a genre.
Yeah.
Terrible, terrible, terrible shark movies. Terrible creature features, like fucking octopus anaconda, shit like that. Like people don't make these movies being like, this is some good shit. Like people are gonna fucking watch this. I'm gonna win some award, or people, you know what I mean? Like this tax write off or just piece of shit on purpose.
To get on like Tubi to get a little bit of ad revenue.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
I just can't get over that this dude did Sorority Babes in Toulon. I can't get over it.
I mean,
I know, right? Like
Sorority Babes, kinda.
Yeah. I love that movie though.
I do too. It's a piece of shit.
Yeah, same
but
here.
It's good. But it's
Yeah,
good.
like I have Sorority Babes, Creepazoids. I only have the first Puppet Master on Blu-ray, so I have like 2 of his movies on fucking Blu-ray. I've given this man my money, and this is what he fucking delivers me. What the fuck, David?
Yeah.
But like, if you look at his IMDb, he's pumping out like 7-8 movies a year.
Oh man, like
Like,
he's just
what?
like Hallmark Channel shit, like Christmas movies. Like he's doing everything.
Yeah. It's because he shot this piece of shit in a day.
I would hope so. There's
He
like
probably shot it in tandem with another movie. Like when these actors were resting, he would just like flip the camera over and like have another team going. And then when they were
Yeah.
resting, he'd flip it over and have this team going.
there's not a lot of dialogue in this movie. Like, I don't know.
No, like there's nothing
At all.
like pushing the plot or background on any of these characters. They're all just dicks. Like they're
It's
all
also-
just assholes.
It's also weird how like that jockey dude who's like, it's like his parents' house, but they're on a school field trip. I'm like, what? What is the plot of this? Like, how does this even make sense?
Yeah. I don't fucking get it. And it's not even on the ocean. Not even on the
Nope.
ocean, which is what they
No.
fucking need.
Right.
Like, so like these students could have been studying anything else. Fucking anything else. Like, it did not have to be oceanography fucking class in high school of all places.
There wasn't that in our high school, that's for sure.
Yeah. The fuck.
That's why I thought it was college. I was like, this is college? And then she was talking, I was like, oh no, this is supposed to be high school? Weird. Because when they're drinking, they say something about like in high school. I was like, what?
Well, you know what? That makes me switch my position on something.
Oh my
then.
god.
Hey, you know what? Good for them for not showing us the goods, because usually,
true enough.
dude, if this was the 80s, they'd be like, yeah, this is high school. Look at this full frontal.
Look
You
at
know?
that bush.
Look at all this stuff. Look at this dude's wiener. He's fucking 16. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
so
Okay,
I don't know.
David, you get a point. You get 1 point for me, David.
With the music and just like the close up of that dude the whole time, like
in the shower.
It's still
Yeah, like,
creepy. It's still
did
so
like
fucking
did
weird.
they have a thing together or something? Or I don't know.
Did
It was
what?
the director like I don't get
Maybe
why,
it was his boyfriend.
maybe
He
I
was
don't know.
like,
I
"Hey."
just don't get why he's so fixated on him. I was like, and like the music, I was like, is this like a softcore porn? Like we bet to like bust into something here. Like, nope.
Yeah, well, he's about to
Nothing.
bust.
Yeah. Hey.
I can get it, dude. I don't know. Like, yeah, this movie is just like when I knew it was only on YouTube, I was like, I'm a little scared.
I watched it on Fossum.
What the hell is
I
that?
don't
What the
fucking
fuck
know.
is that?
Don't know.
What'd you say?
Fossum.
Awesome.
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 F awesome. Fossum.
Oh, okay. I
I've
actually
never
think
heard
I
of
have
this.
All right, so I did a little fucking Roku action search, 90210 shark attack,
Yeah.
and then it came up. It was like rent for, and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, it was
no.
like $6.
Oh, God,
and
no.
shit.
And then it
$6.
came up.
Fuck that. That's
yeah,
like
on Amazon.
that's like $5.99 too much.
Yes.
Yeah. It said free on Fossum with ads, and I was like, sold.
I never heard of that before in my life.
Well, I'm not gonna ever use it again unless Steve's like, "Hey, I'm doing this fucking movie. You guys want to come on?"
I mean, my YouTube had ads too, so I was like, eh.
Yeah, mine had ads too, but luckily they were fairly short, and I could actually skip them, so I didn't have to watch the
True.
whole thing.
I could
Because
too.
if I had to sit through ads longer and sit through this movie at the same time, I'd probably just wouldn't be here anymore.
Damn.
I
I guess
dude,
I fucked up then.
I almost wasn't here. I was literally just complaining the whole time. My girlfriend at one point was like, "Shut the fuck up!" I was like, I couldn't stop talking. I was like, "What is this? I don't even know what the fuck I'm watching right now. This is madness." That's why I had to ask you. I was like, This has to be one of the worst movies Steve has watched. If he's watched way worse than this, like, damn, that dude's mental capacity is insane.
Yeah.
Dude, like all of April's episodes, I did all of that in a week. So I watched all of those like movies back to back to back to back and like recorded back to back to back in like a fucking week.
Are you okay?
I'm like, I was like, okay, what I wanted to do was like get ahead, and that way I could just like record one episode a week or something while still being far enough ahead that I can get shit accomplished. And then my apartment decided to fucking flood, so then I couldn't do that.
Aw.
So I fucking watched and did all that pain for basically fucking nothing.
Jesus.
Damn it. You have water in Canada?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. When the snow melts, that's what we get. It's just the snow melting.
I thought it was just snow all the time.
No, it fucking feels like it.
Damn, dude, you're fucking hardcore, man. Like, because I recently watched a movie that I wish I never watched. The Mortem.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've relegated ourselves over at the Evil Death show that we do. Check it out if you hate yourself and.
I mean, if they're listening to my show, they must. Like, come on.
Once a year, we go to the Depth, which is like the super extreme, terrible movies that have the most fucked up shit in it. And man, I don't know what's worse, this fucking movie or some of that other shit.
I'd rather watch House of the Dead like 20 times over this movie.
Dude, when you told me that, I fucking was like, dude, no way. Because House of the Dead is probably like
One of the worst
like an
movies.
hour and a half.
Yeah.
I would watch this movie over House of the Dead
Would you?
any day.
Really?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't.
House of the Dead pissed me off.
I think I'd have to go with House of the Dead, but
Thank
I
you.
mean, but then again, I'm also like exclusively watching these movies quite a bit, so like any break I get is like kind of a nice treat.
That's true. I only hear you talk about them.
Same,
I'm like,
same.
that sounds like a fucking crazy ass movie.
I'm like, glad Steve told me about this movie.
I've never listened to one of your episodes and been like, I'm gonna go check that out.
Steve did it for me.
I'd much rather listen to you talk about it.
If I can recommend like an actual like shitty but actually still enjoyable to watch, Ghost Shark.
Ghost Shark.
Wait, I feel, is that the one? It's also has like another name, like witch, something about like a witch.
No, but it's from the same director.
Ghost Shark.
So the movie, the other one was Nightmare Shark.
Is that with Bill Cosby? Oh, that's Ghost Dad. Sorry.
Yes,
Yeah,
Ghost
Dad.
Oh, my bad. I was like, I don't think I want to watch that, Steve.
Ghost.
Okay,
Ghost
Ghost
Shark.
Shark. All right, Ghost
Yeah,
Shark.
it's entertaining. There's actually like a little bit of gore in it, and like it's ridiculous, but it actually moves, and there's stuff happening.
Okay.
Is there actually more
Yeah.
than 10 seconds of a shark in it?
Yes.
Are there titties?
No, because it's like a sci-fi movie.
Uh,
That's the thing. There's actually in all of the movies I watch, I'm having a hard time thinking of like any that actually have a lot of nudity. Sky
Sure.
Sharks had some.
Wasn't somebody from this movie in Sharknado? One of the Sharknados?
wasn't Sugar Ray in one of the Sharknados?
Sugar Ray?
He was in one of the Sharknados.
Was it
Tara
really?
Reid.
Yeah, man, there's been a shit ton of cameos. Like Dolph Lundgren was in the last one.
What number are they up to of those?
They only did 6.
Oh, I've only seen 2, so.
I have 6. I actually have I think it's behind me.
A box set?
It's a fucking steel book of all 6.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
My God.
But yeah, they've had so many fucking cameos. Mark Cuban was in one. Vivica A. Fox, I think, was in one.
Corey Taylor
else?
was in one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all kinds of fucking people, which
That's
is
weird.
insane. It is weird. But I
That's
guess
really
because it
weird.
had like such a big phenomenon when it came out, everybody was like just kind of jumping on the fucking bandwagon, like, oh, I want to be in that movie.
I mean, it was pretty crazy. The first one's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
wild when it came out.
Yeah. Magic, the Gathering, the card game, has a card called Shark Typhoon. And
It makes you think of
it's a
Sharknado.
fucking it's a sick card. Yeah, that's right. I play Magic the Gathering, but
I
they
feel like we talked about that last time.
But yeah. So I love that. Just that they fucking were like they made a card just for the movie.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
what they made for? Oh shit.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's not called Sharknado
I know.
because I'm sure they were like the people at Sharknado would be like, hey, don't do that.
So taking our money.
That's pretty cool.
I feel like, I mean, I've seen some bad shark movies throughout my life, but I feel like this movie has the least bit of shark of any movie I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's more shots of Bruce in the first Jaws in this movie. And that motherfucker didn't work like that whole movie.
And it was still a better, like
Oh my
1,000
God.
times fucking better. Like it was actually
Oh, yeah.
effective.
I'd rather watch Jaws Revenge on repeat than this movie ever again.
Oh, I can get on board with Jaws the Revenge any fucking day. I'll fuck around with that movie any day.
Those fucking Bahamas, baby.
Yeah. It's so stupid. Like it's so dumb. But the banana boat scene's actually like pretty dope though.
I mean, I laugh every time I watch that in that movie, and that when fucking Jaws gets speared at the end by the boat. Oh my God.
Oh, and then explodes for no
Dude,
fucking
it's
reason.
so insane. And you got
Like,
CGI
why?
Jaws.
Yeah.
I love a good explosion for no reason.
Oh yeah, dude. You
Yeah.
gotta have them. This movie had no explosions, and it upset me.
Oh yeah.
This movie didn't really have much of anything.
Yeah, it didn't have any.
Yeah. Like, they showed the best part at the beginning with that dude with, like, just blood on his body. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, maybe I'll see, like, somebody get decapitated. No, you don't see anything. No eating.
Yeah.
No, not even a blood on her, like, morsel of blood on her mouth from eating these people.
No, nothing. And like, if they had blood on that one dude's back, so like they clearly had access or knew how to make fake blood.
Yeah.
True. But
But
nope.
they're like, oh no, we can only buy one vial, guys, so we better choose
Yeah.
this wisely.
They went to fucking Spirit Halloween like a couple days after Halloween, and all that was left was like one little fucking vial of it. And they're like, all right,
This is it.
what we got?
$1 million. Wrote a check for it.
Yeah.
One vial of blood, $1 million.
And just walked away. We got IMDb, whoever played Alyssa, and see if she did die. See if Steve was correct. She passed away after this movie.
I mean, I hope not. I mean, I would
Oh.
feel legitimately fucking bad, but
You don't remember.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh.
What?
We were talking about, remember before we were talking about how we thought Alyssa, Steve was saying Alyssa probably passed away after this movie.
Oh yeah.
I was like, we gotta check IMDb to see if she actually is alive.
Nah,
keep the suspense up,
Give
see
a
if she really
don't
is
fucking
gone.
care about anybody involved in this movie.
I don't know. It blew my mind. I saw that this dude did 180 movies. So I like quickly looked down. I didn't know he did Slimeball and stuff, but I quickly looked at it. I was like,
So
holy
think
shit.
of it this way: when you go to a restaurant and the menu is way too big, you're like, all right, well,
yeah.
food's probably not that good because there's too many fucking options.
Literally every
True.
episode of like Kitchen Nightmares or some shit from Gordon Ramsay, when there's too many things on the menu,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
always
Simplify.
complete shit. Yeah.
Tarantino, 9 movies, greatest of all time. It's got number 10 coming out soon.
Last one.
That's not a lot of movies, and
Yeah.
guess what?
Except now he doesn't know what he's fucking doing for his last one.
Oh, he does.
No,
you-
he
you know-
canceled the critic.
Oh, he did.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he says he's not doing it now. Like he had
Oh,
all the
shit.
cast lined up. He had like Brad Pitt was going to be like one of the leads, and now he says he's not doing that one, so he scrapped it. And it was actually going to connect to like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and then he also said like there were going to be characters from like other movies that would pop in.
Son of a bitch.
Whoa, I did not hear this.
Maybe he just became uninspired. You know, whatever he wants to do.
I'll watch it.
It's for a good reason. So
That's
I
weird,
trust
though.
it.
I mean, like he was originally going to do Inglorious Bastards as like a television show because he had like a 700-page fucking
Yeah.
script written for it.
Yeah.
I think he's doing fucking Jake Cahill. He's doing the the Leonardo DiCaprio's character that he was.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing that as a series.
And Once Upon?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. Bounty Law.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
He's do-
Bounty
he's-
Law.
He's doing that as a series.
Oh, I didn't hear about that either. Damn.
Mhm.
That'd be super good.
Yeah, but whatever. I don't give a fuck. He could film a flaming bag of dog shit for like 2 hours. I'd be like, fucking brilliant.
Yeah, he's literally the whole reason I went to film school. After I saw Reservoir Dogs, I was like, okay, well, I know what I want to do now. And look at me now, I'm podcasting.
Hey,
See, that's a movie that's like an hour and like 13 minutes long of amazingness.
I actually been talking about wanting to watch that.
That movie is so
recently.
fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all about something that you never actually see go down, which is fucking incredible.
And it's got Harvey Keitel in it. And goddamn.
Tim Roth.
It has for like that being like his first movie, he has such a big cast. Steve Buscemi. It's fucking crazy.
But we can't. Hey, this is what we do on our show. All right.
Yeah. What we
can't
talking about?
We can be like, all right, Steve, shut the fuck up, shark shit. We're talking about Quentin Tarantino now. We haven't even talked about Puppet Master, the Littlest Reich, and we've actually talked about Puppet Master this episode.
He's in a few Puppet Masters. I think he did like Blitzkrieg too, which was another one I read. I've never seen it though.
Hey, there's only one
haven't
Puppet
seen that
Master that
one.
matters.
It's a newer one. It's like 2018.
Steve, have you seen the Littlest Reich?
Dude, when I first saw that movie, I was like, this is how you do a reboot. Like, fucking take notes, people. Like, this is how it's done.
Yeah.
Like,
My
my
man.
God.
My man.
Like, that was fucking so good. I was like, yeah. I'm like, this is how you do it. That movie doesn't get enough credit, in my opinion.
Oh no, not at all.
That's why we won't shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Anyways, Sharktopus 9 or what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
90210 Shark.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, that-
Beverly Hills. But no Weezer. No Weezer in this movie.
True.
That would have helped.
That would have.
It would have helped.
Oh my god, dude. Every time, I don't know, the whole opening with like the palm trees and they're laying on their back and you just like see them like going above you and shit. Like,
with,
the
like,
whole opening,
the
I was like,
fish
what?
eye.
Oh god, I'm like, what am I watching right now?
And the fucking weird shark animation on the wave.
Oh
didn't-
yeah,
and
I didn't
the
the random cartoon insert.
I didn't even see this.
Okay, yeah. So in the beginning, there was just this random like animated cartoon insert that happens of like a shark on a wave being like, ah. And
What?
then-
I can't believe I missed this. I'm actually upset right
And
now.
that's it. There's no other.
and then it goes to the title.
Yeah, here's some shark stuff.
I gotta watch that part over again, I guess.
Nah,
I
you
missed
know,
it.
Just take our word for it.
Don't
I
give
can't give
David
them-
any more views.
I can't give him another play on YouTube.
Yeah. Actually, to be fair, it's not even his YouTube channel. It's somebody else who just probably uploaded
True.
it. And they're like, they're just
Ah.
making money off of it.
Mine was like something like V Horror or something like that. It was something, I don't know, weird channel, but
That might have been mine too, actually. Yeah. Might have been the same one.
it was the first one that popped up, and I was like, and then, like I clicked on it, like when it started, it was like 20 minutes in, and my girlfriend's like, "Is this the right movie?" I was like, "Yeah, it had the right name." Like I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know what's happening.
There's only one other movie I can think of that has less shark in it that I've covered. Psycho Shark, Jaws in Japan.
Yeah, I remember that episode because I was thinking that during this movie because I think the first time we even see a shark anything was like 50 minutes into the movie, and I was like, this has happened before in
Yeah.
one of the movies. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember which one it was that you did, but I remember you being like, where the fuck is the shark?
See, you guys should be glad I didn't make you watch that one because I'm making somebody else watch that one. And like it's just there's less shark and it's Japanese, so you have to
Less
read
shark?
subtitles.
How's there less shark?
Dude, what did this person do to you? How did they slight you?
I had to pick somebody. Actually, no, I don't think I have anybody lined up for that episode yet. So I have to pick somebody. I don't know who, but they're gonna fucking hate me by the end of it.
Good, fuck them, whoever they are.
Holy shit! I was going
Just
to ask you
kidding,
that question.
Just kidding. If it's somebody who we know in our community, I love you.
So good. I love this like little like podcasting community we have with like us and like Give Me Back My Action horror movies and like dissect that film. I'm going on with them on Sunday, actually. But yeah,
Yeah, they're
no,
good
it's
too.
good.
I like them. I like them. And it all stemmed just from like random people like us being like, follow, hey, how you doing? And then
Yeah,
someone's like, hey, what's up?
yeah,
Just random fucking conversations just starting.
yeah.
And, no, it's been fucking amazing.
This like specific group of people, there's just like it feels like we're all kind of on the same page with what we're talking about and like our attitudes and whatnot. So
Absolutely.
We love the banter, we love the curse and say dumb
Oh
shit.
yeah, well we're from fucking New York, so we can't help like,
yeah,
fuck is our placeholder.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
Dude, we are always walking somewhere, and
This movie is always walking.
And this movie's always walking.
yeah,
I the one scene though that you see them walk up the stairs and it follows them through the banister like 18 times. I literally was losing my mind every time it happened. I started like I was like hyperventilating at points. I was like, "What is happening right now? This is insane."
I'm pretty sure my original episode on this movie doesn't start off with the theme song. It starts off with me going, "Fuck this movie."
Hey,
I
Yeah.
mean, suitable. It's very suitable
Yeah.
for this fucking movie because, yeah, I don't know. I can't think of.
Would you be surprised that some people have given this 5 stars
On what? Letterbox?
on Letterboxd?
What are they mentally? What? It has to be.
One user, Harper, rated it 5 stars. Best Picture 2020.
all right,
So
so
I guess he's about 6 years late to the party, but
that's a friend, family member, somebody who's related to or fucking
yeah.
somebody involved with the movie.
Oh, you know what this is? This is a quarantine movie. Somebody watched this during quarantine and they were fucking losing it. And they're like, this was awesome.
Ah.
That's
you see
what
so
this
much
is.
Shark. You see that fucking shark, best looking shark
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my life.
Nothing
Oh,
better.
I think it could be all of the above.
You know what movie I'd rather watch over this movie? Piranha 2.
Oh, I would watch Piranha 2.
Piranha,
The flying piranhas?
like DD or
no, like
the
OG
original?
Piranha 2.
Didn't
Like James Cameron.
James Cameron, yeah.
I'd rather watch that shitty movie over this any day.
I
don't
mean,
know if
that
I've ever
one's got
seen it.
like rubber flying piranhas, which
Yeah.
is fucking hilarious. Like it
Sounds
has
amazing.
stuff
It's
in
super
it.
funny.
Yeah.
Like it's
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
This movie's just I don't like I said, like I feel like I was just watching a walking simulator, this movie. Like there's like 40 minutes of just
Yeah.
walking. This whole movie. It's just walking. And I ain't saying anything, they're just walking.
Yeah, it's all in real time.
Yep. And it's I've never seen anything like this in my entire life of watching movies. I was like, I was flabbergasted at times. I was like, this is really happening right now. It's happening again. Where's the shark?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was expecting the shark to like come out of the water like when they're on the boat, but like we said, you don't even see him go on the boat, and all of a sudden she's the shark.
Don't even see it.
She's just gobbling people up.
Yeah, you would think with that $1 million budget, they would at least have ended up on the water on some kind of boat.
At least one of them on a beach.
What I even just realized is even more insane. Like, we see people using this pool. We see a bunch of people using this pool, except for the girl who turns into a fucking shark. She never uses the pool.
True. She sits by it.
We don't even see her, like, in the shower. Like, we see other people and, like, mostly dudes in the fucking shower, but...
Oh, we see
Yeah.
a 20-minute dude scene in the shower, rubbing just water, not soap, just water on his body. I'm like, that doesn't clean you. What are you doing?
Yeah, you get full dick root.
And it's also
But,
weird because like, oh, sorry, Joshua.
No, that's it.
Oh, okay.
You just get full dick root. It's full dick root, and
Going back to them being in high school, like it's even more weird. Like this dude's in high school and he's fucking his teacher.
that's not weird at all. That happens all the time. The tale is old as time, Brad.
I know it is, but I don't know.
You're fucking your
man.
teacher? Nice.
Nice. Fuck yeah. See, that's what makes this great. That we all know what we're referencing right there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I haven't watched South Park in so long, but that like one episode that fucking sticks in my head.
Fucking Ike, man.
Yeah. So another quote from another Letterboxd user, Scunner Darkly. what film could possibly live up to that poster?
A lot. A lot of movies could.
There's a lot of movies that could live up to that fucking poster, which is what I'm saying. Like, I think we all kind of had bigger expectations based off of the poster,
Oh, I did.
and
Yeah.
it delivered on nothing. Well, actually, no. The poster did show us a Beverly Hills sign. We did see a Beverly Hills sign.
True. Multiple times. Multiple
Yeah,
times.
all of the Beverly Hills signs that exist.
Yeah, yeah.
I rather had them just have the cartoon shark from the poster be the shark in the movie. At least it looked cool.
Just the poster
would've been
floats,
funny.
Yeah, the
floats
poster
around and
just
flies at
flying
people.
around.
I mean, on one hand, I'm like, even the name suggests something. 90210 shark.
Yeah.
Drama. You know?
Yeah.
But no.
There is drama though.
Yeah, they couldn't even make it a ripoff of 90210 Beverly Hills, the fucking teen drama from the 90s. Like, they couldn't even make a ripoff of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like didn't even know. Like, I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. And I was like, is it like Dawson's Creek? Like, is it like that kind of like
Yeah,
a soap
basically.
opera? Yeah.
The same thing.
The lead guy from Sharknado was in 90210 Beverly Hills, the TV show.
Fucking
He was
Luke
one of the starring
Perry?
actors.
Luke
No,
Perry in 90210?
Wasn't Luke. What the fuck is Ian Ziering or something like that? I don't know if he was like a lead or anything, but like he was in the show.
And he's like, you know what? Sharknado.
I mean, hey, it was either Sharknado or 90210 Shark Attack, and I think
picked
he
the right
made the
one.
right choice.
He definitely made the right
For
choice
sure.
because I can at
Yeah.
least watch Sharknado and like actually enjoy it watching it. Because I'm like, this is fucking insane.
Well, at least that one spawned like 5 sequels, so like he was working for 6 years.
True.
Yeah.
People after this movie are like, yeah, we're done. We have to retire now.
Yeah, unless fucking DeCoteau shows up and is like, hey guys,
I
I'm
got another
making
movie.
another 20 movies this week.
You want to go walk around somewhere else for a little bit? Set up the tripod, watch you walk down an alley 30 times?
You know, if this girl who plays Alyssa is still alive, she could potentially show up for a sequel.
True.
Because the movie just ends with her eating the fucking teacher. So, like, I don't know. Maybe David's going to prep us for a fucking sequel. Because the movie I talked about on the last episode of Seasick Cinema, Shark Exorcist, that's getting a sequel in May. So,
I'm actually like, just from that name alone, I'm very intrigued by that movie, just by the name.
what, Shark Exorcist?
Yeah.
Is it like The Exorcist, but with a shark?
The filmmakers described it as The Exorcist meets Jaws. I have a lot of problems with that description.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, is there more shark? I don't know if there's more shark in Shark Exorcist, but there's more dumb shit that you can at least enjoy laughing about. Like,
Okay.
it's a good
All
like
right.
watching with a couple of friends movie. You get high, get drunk, whatever. Watch Shark Exorcist, that'll be a good time. Trying to get high and watching 90210 Shark Attack, I'm just like, am I even high, or is this just like killing my buzz? I'm like, it just
makes
killed
you
my
sober.
buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of fucking drunk.
I just picture the shark in a pope in like a fucking pope outfit. That's what I'm picturing in my head.
Oh man.
For the
That would be so
Russell
much
Crowe
better.
shows up and beats the fuck out of it.
he's fucking fighting around the world
Hell yeah.
with Tugga.
Oh.
Oh my god. But yeah, this movie, like, I don't know, like, I think I would be okay never seeing this movie again in my life. Ever.
Yeah, I've seen it like 2 or 3 times now, and like I think that's enough.
2 or 3? You've seen this 3 times? My god.
Because I
man,
think
you're-
I watched it once. I rewatched it once for this, and then I probably watched it twice when I originally did it, because I used to do that, and then I stopped doing that for obvious reasons.
Yes, makes sense why you wouldn't do it. Because after just one time, I was like, wow, that was a movie right there. I just watched
Was
it.
it though? Was it a
No,
movie?
it wasn't. It wasn't. It was not a movie. It was definitely not a shark movie. It was, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't even know what to fucking classify this as, like, in a genre. Like, if I had to pick a genre to put this in, I couldn't put it under comedy because it's not funny, not intentionally.
No.
There's no drama. It feels like there's supposed to be drama, but there isn't any. It's not horror because it's not scary, not in the ways that a horror movie should be scary.
It's got some scary parts in it, I think.
It's
Yeah.
it's a tax write-off. That's all the only thing that makes sense.
That son of a bitch, man. He
That
got
needs
us.
to be a film genre in and of itself because there's
Yeah.
probably so many movies like that where it's like, yeah, literal tax write-off.
Yeah.
Do you think this movie would ever be played on Sci-Fi? Or is it too bad to be played on Sci-Fi?
I think it's
No,
too bad for sci-fi.
I think it's too
Like
bad. for
sci-fi at least has like some CGI and production value, and they do occasionally have like a star. Like Michael Madsen has shown up a couple times.
Oh.
Yeah, I would rather. I feel like I don't know. I don't really know what this would play on besides like I don't think.
Mystery Science or Riff Tracks.
See, that'd be awesome to see it on that. I'd
Oh,
watch
Riff
it.
Tracks would be so dope.
Oh, it'd be
with
so
this.
good.
Yeah. It
Write
might
them a
be my
letter.
favorite Riff Tracks.
Write him a letter.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do that.
Hey guys, they're probably watching, I'm sure.
Hey, Mike Nelson.
I highly
Bill
doubt
Corbett,
that. Yeah.
Kevin Murphy, what's up?
Yeah.
Big fan.
Do this movie. I'm upset I missed that cartoon shark at the beginning. I've been thinking about it now since you said it. I'm gonna watch it after we're done with this. I gotta
Just
see it in
pull
the
up on your
waves.
phone. It's like right in the beginning.
I gotta see it in the. But then again, do I want to give it another play though? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true too.
I don't know. I mean, this movie wasn't on Tubi. To me, that was alarming. I was like, this movie's
Yeah.
not on Tubi. Like,
Oh yeah.
oh man.
That's surprising. I think maybe it might have been on Tubi at one point and might not be on there anymore, which is still concerning because like what would they have to lose by keeping it on there?
It's true.
Yeah. Tubi has some fucking wild shit on there.
Yeah. Tubi has
I
some
mean
stuff on there.
they just did the Terror Train remake and they did a sequel for it.
Wait. They did a remake on
They
Terror
did do
Train?
that. Yeah, they remade Terror
Yeah.
Train.
Really?
Except it takes place. I haven't seen it. I really want to see it just to see how bad it is. Because the first one I know takes place on Halloween instead of New Year's. But then the second one takes place on New Year's, apparently. So they're like bringing it back to the fucking roots, I guess.
Interesting.
Gross.
And they've done a couple of original shark movies, which are better than this one.
That's good. That's good. At least they got something going for them. I'm trying to think of like other bad shark movies that are like even remotely close to this, and I can't think of really any.
I mean, I don't go that low. No offense, Steve.
Steve does the work for us.
I make us watch some dog shit, but I do have to thank you, Steve, because now when this one fucking acts up and sasses me, I know how to punish him.
Yeah, he already said he's like I already.
At least
know
it
what to
wasn't
do.
this one.
And I was like,
You're
God damn it, Steve!
I got 2 picks this month, motherfucker. I'll fucking hit up Steve and be like, what's some terrible ass shit I can make us watch?
Oh, I could
don't know.
probably come up with something.
I'm sure you could.
I don't know this. I don't know. This movie just blew my mind. It really did. Like it changed me. I think after I watched it, it fucking changed me.
It changed something in my brain chemistry, and it ain't right.
Yeah, I was like, wow. And then in my head, I was like, God, I hope Steve doesn't watch movies like this every week, because if he does, my God, I didn't feel good after watching just
Hey,
this.
somebody, not all fucking heroes wear capes.
It's
Brett.
true. It's true.
You know,
It's true.
somebody has to do it. It's not you or I.
It's Steve.
Captain fucking Steve.
And when I saw this movie at a 1.5 out of 10 on IMDb, I was like, I'm in for something today.
That's too high. That's too high of
That
a
was
rating.
too high. That was
honestly,
too high.
yeah.
Can you go lower than 1 on IMDb?
You could probably do half a star, I think.
Yeah. Which I think for making a movie, you deserve half a star.
You deserve,
you-
honestly, yes.
Yeah.
I respect anybody that can at least make a movie. And I mean, hey, they made a movie. They had a former star from a Jaws movie, which is
True.
something. They obviously distributed this and got paid something for it. So like, you get half a star for that.
Do you think this movie's
Out
on
of 10.
DVD?
What?
Do you think this movie's on DVD?
No.
I'm gonna look.
You this fucking
don't know.
asshole. Like,
If it
actually-
is, it's on like a multi-pack of like 15
Oh, yeah,
shark
yeah,
movies on
yeah.
like one DVD.
yeah, like Shark Guitar 5 and you know, half shark, half guitar.
Although funny you say that, there is a movie
No.
coming out
Nope. Don't.
called kaiju glam metal shark attack, I think.
My God, I'm gonna leave my own house.
There are DVDs and Blu-rays of this movie.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not joking.
How much?
Blu-ray?
$3?
I'm looking on Amazon right now. A used DVD that's very good is $14.
That is $14 to too much.
That's just because they paid $15 and
Yeah.
only want to lose $1.
Yeah.
It's somehow on Amazon. It has a 3.6 out of 5 with 41 reviews.
That is insane.
Let that sit in there for a little bit for you guys.
So David got all of his nieces and nephews to go on their Amazon accounts and be like,
Yup.
hey, go and rate my movie. Don't make it
Yep.
too big because that won't look good. Just, give it something. A couple stars.
The first review is by this person named Lee T. And it says, purchase for daughter who enjoyed watching it again and again.
Somebody purposely watches this again and again.
They must be in a psych ward.
God damn.
Yeah, it has 45% of 5 stars. I can't. I'm done. I don't even want to look anymore. Like that upsets me actually.
Oh my God.
Like this movie's actually on Blu-ray and DVD. Like this movie's actually on there. Like how? How's that possible? There's got to be merch then. There has to be merch.
Get your 90210 fucking
dude.
Shark Attack shirts and fucking Crocs.
I mean, if it had the poster on it without 90210 Shark Attack on it, I'd be like, that's kind of cool looking.
Actually, yeah, that would be pretty dope. Because that, like we've said, that poster is fucking awesome.
It's got the cool wave behind him.
Yeah, whoever they hired on Fiverr to do it did a really good fucking job.
He was the best part of the movie. Was the poster.
Yeah, probably. And there's probably not even a credit for it in the credits.
I was thinking about it, seeing if there was like anything after the credits, like a little scene of her, and I was like, I can't do it, and I just turned it off.
I checked, there's not, because again, the movie I
good.
talked about last week, there's I think 2 or 3 end credit scenes.
Jesus.
Yeah, so so if you do watch Shark Exorcist, don't skip the fucking credits. Watch through both sets of credits. Watch through all of them.
I don't think I've ever seen one with 2 shots in the credits.
And the credits are slow as fuck.
Yeah, this one just had the soap opera credits. I was like, I gotta get rid of. What's wrong?
Did you see one of the fucking taglines on the poster?
No.
Beverly Hills Corpse.
Like what?
Beverly Hills Corpse. Get it? Because there was a movie, Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah. I get it.
Okay, that would be funny if like that was the name of the movie.
True.
That would be fucking
That would be funny.
Like,
but
I'd be like, as a tagline, it makes no fucking sense. God damn.
I was scared because I
Movie
thought you
makes
were
me
gonna be
angry.
like, I thought you were gonna be
Yeah.
like here,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you were gonna show me like an actual like merch that someone made, and I would.
No,
like,
I looked. It doesn't exist.
Okay, good, good.
Oh, thank God.
All
Although
right.
that means the merch market for 90210 Shark Attack is wide open, everyone.
Get on it, Steve. Get on T Public.
Yeah.
Start making some shit.
Yeah.
Get out there.
Oh,
Send it to
fuck.
David. David can distribute it. He can have that as another write-off.
Yeah.
He can make a sequel. There you go. Sold.
90211.
Ooh. They just actually show her in the water this time, just like standing in it.
And there's some boobies in it. That's all I want.
That's the only thing that, like, if there's a sequel, there has to be some titties or blood and titties or bloody titties. I don't care which.
Yeah.
Just something. There
both.
has to be something. Both. Yeah. Like,
I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I just never seen something like this before. It was like mind altering for me. I was like, I can't believe I just watched this. I've seen a lot of shitty sci-fi movies, and this movie puts them to
you
shame.
fucking broke us, dude.
You did. You did. There's a movie that Josh.
No, I'm okay. He's broken.
I am definitely broken.
Yeah, this shit just fucking slid off my back like a fucking duck in water. I was like, yeah, that was funny.
Not for me.
On to the next piece of shit.
Yeah. There's a movie Joshua has for May for us. I can't say it, but there's a movie that I was like, is this movie gonna break me more than that movie? He's like, it might. I was like, I don't want to watch it.
Oh.
Yeah, we fucked up last week.
Yeah.
And I kept saying it. Joshua told me.
I had to fucking edit twice because motherfucker was like, he said the name of the movie.
You told me to.
Okay, but still, first part, my fault because I was like, just say it, and then I realized after he said it, I was like, oh, we're doing that whole mystery May thing, and then like 10 minutes later,
I
he was
did
just
say it
like, he
again.
said it again. And I was like, you fucking asshole.
But yeah, I don't know. I should have watched like another shark movie after this to give me like a palate cleansing. I should have watched like Deep Blue Sea or something.
No, dude, it's like eating fucking dog shit. It's like you eat a whole bunch of dog shit, and it's just like, well, I'll eat a burger now. I'm like, no, like I'm not hungry because I just ate turds.
That's a valid point.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that. That's pretty much straight science.
Yeah,
There,
yeah,
so I can't argue with that statement. Because my God, insane. That's all I can say about this movie. Is really that it's insane. That's all I gotta say.
Yep.
Yeah, and what's insane too is the actress that played Marcy, the hot blonde, is in a bunch of his other movies as well. So I'm assuming like she's the one that he wanted to fuck, probably.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead, he's like, I'm gonna throw a curveball. I'm gonna have nothing but straight dude abs for 20 minutes on this.
That's all,
Yeah.
all misdirection.
Yeah, it is.
dog.
It is
All
misdirection.
He's
It
like,
better
look at these
be.
abs.
I think it is.
He's like a real life M. Night Shyamalan. Like he's doing twists in real life. Like, fuck the movies, man.
Yeah.
I think.
Speaking of M. Night, what do you think the twist is going to be in fucking Trap, his new movie?
I don't know. I'm not gonna try to fucking guess, but that movie looks fucking awesome.
I'm scared because it does look.
It
good.
looks awesome.
that's
That's
what
me
scares
too.
me.
I'm like, oh my god, this looks so good. How is he gonna ruin it? How is he gonna ruin it? How is he gonna fucking ruin it? And my guess is, it's somehow going to be a sequel to The Sixth Sense, where one of them is gonna be dead. Like the daughter is dead or something, and like she's trying to like get her dad to turn herself in or some dumb shit. It's gonna be something fucking stupid like that.
I don't know. I didn't think that deep because I was like, God, like it looks so good, and that
It looks
scares
so
me.
good.
That scares me with him.
Huh.
I'm
Because
like,
like,
that's valid though. It's actually a pretty.
Maybe
good
the
idea.
twist will be that there is no twist.
What the
okay, I
twist?
literally sent that to a message of my friend. I'm like, maybe that is the twist. It'll be one of his first movies that like doesn't have a twist, besides
be
fucking Last Airbender, which just
I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last I'm Not Shyamalan movie I watched. The Visit. The Visit, I think, was my last.
I think
one.
that was the last one I saw.
The Visit wasn't bad. The Visit wasn't
wasn't
bad for like him. It wasn't bad. What
and
other
like the
movies do you like?
twist was the twist was like actually like, oh, that's not like super insane compared to like a lot of stuff he does.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm trying to think of like movies of his that I really enjoyed though.
The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Split.
Well, I mean, like obviously yes, but I mean like horror based, like The Village.
The Village can go fuck itself.
What was
Signs?
What was that water one?
Oh, The Lady in the Water.
Yeah.
Fuck that
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
I don't remember that one.
Signs was good.
Mel Gibson.
Signs was good.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Phoenix
I
was
didn't
in
see The
there?
Knock at the Cabin.
I didn't think. I
think
didn't see that either.
I saw it. I honestly can't fucking tell you how it ended. I have no idea what happened.
Oh, okay.
I think
cool.
Good.
like the cast again was really good. It was a great fucking cast. Like Dave Bautista was great. Fucking
Yeah, he's
He's
solid.
awesome. I love him.
oh, he's so good. He's very underrated, I think.
Oh yeah.
Like when it comes to like dramatic roles and whatnot, like he's actually really fucking good.
I feel like anyone that is like a professional wrestler has been doing it for a long time, they can be a good actor because that's all it is acting. Like look at freaking John Cena as Peacemaker. He's
Yeah,
fucking awesome.
Look at fucking Hulk Hogan in Gremlins 2. Amazing.
Oh no.
Suburban Commando, anyone?
Yeah, dude. Come on, man.
Oh no.
That's what this movie
Hulkster.
needed. We needed like a fucking
Hulk Hogan.
like a Z-list like fucking wrestler to come and ham it up or something.
Hell
like,
yeah.
They should have gotten Roddy Piper or something.
Was he alive then, or was he dead in 2014?
Well, this is 2014.
Oh, he was alive.
I
Then.
think he was alive. Yeah,
He was
Yeah.
alive,
he
so.
was in It's Always Sunny.
Was he
Yeah.
really?
Oh yeah, that's right. The Maniac.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roddy
Yeah.
Piper would be fucking dope in this. He go in there and just fucking like stunner the shark.
Here's the thing, though, is that basically anything could have made this movie better. Like,
that is also a valid point.
Just something.
True. I can't argue with that statement as well. That's valid.
Yeah, I needed some sustenance. Like, and like one of my complaints about shark movies in general that I watch is like, for a movie that, or like a genre of movie that has so much potential for like nudity, gore, action, like it lacks so much of that in so many fucking movies. And then this movie was like, well, you know what? Let's make it lack literally everything else as well. And here you go.
Enjoy these 5 shots of the shark in the same pose but flipped on different scenes.
Yeah, because like if you're not going to make a good movie, I want something gory and bloody. Because like if you make a good movie, then you end up with Jaws, where it's honestly not very gory. We get like a couple of somewhat gory shots, but overall, that is not a gory movie.
No,
and it's fucking incredible. Because they have a good story and they build tension. But if you can't fucking do that because you're too stupid how to figure it out after 182 fucking movies, then give me some titties, give me some blood, give me anything.
Yep.
Good God, man.
I was just waiting. Damn it! I was just waiting for like you to see the shark actually bite somebody, but it does like that bright light away. Like it's like super bright and it just fades away.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yep.
Oh, maybe the next one you'll see him get bit. No, you don't see anybody get bit. He's like, I don't want to pay for that. That means I'll have $998,000.
Yeah,
and I can't do that. I need the whole million or nothing. Give me it all or give me nothing. That's all I gotta say. Because, yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this. It upset me.
I mean, I can't see a world where this would get a sequel, but again, I said that about the Shark Exorcist, and it's getting a fucking sequel. Although my prediction for the Shark Exorcist sequel is that they're not going to address the end credit scenes whatsoever. It's just going to be a completely separate movie that just happens to have a similar plot.
So it's Halloween Ends.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up. Say that shit in my house.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, well, when fucking 90211 Shark comes out, we'll be here for it.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that. So, would you guys recommend this movie to anybody in any way, shape, or form?
I would recommend it to people I hate.
That's fair. Just to be clear, I don't hate you guys. That's not why I recommend it to you.
No.
I mean, if I was watching this with like you guys in person, I probably would enjoy it because it would have been funny then. But like, it was just me and my girlfriend, so I was like, oh no.
It was me and my wife, and I fucking laughed my ass off the whole time.
I mean, there was
we had a blast. So it depends. Like, are you trying to fucking like sit down and watch like Oppenheimer or some shit, which I haven't seen yet, but you're trying to like actually feel some real emotions and be like, wow, no, don't even think about this movie. But if you're fucking brain dead and you like are laying down and you're like, I can't think of anything to watch. I need to like feel better about myself. Like I have 2 brain cells. I need to watch people who have 1 brain cell to be like, all right, things aren't that bad, which is how I was feeling yesterday. So I was like, that's exactly what I needed.
I mean, if David needs another write-off, we'll get a sequel. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
He's
probably got like 20 other movies right now he's working on. Who knows?
Easily. I think he may have a new house too, because it looks like there's a different house in some of the newer movies. So.
Oh no!
I mean, so they won't be able to shoot in the same house, but I mean that shouldn't matter. Maybe we'll see it in his new house. Maybe he'll actually go to the water.
Is the new house closer to the water? That's the thing. Is the new house closer to water?
Yeah, maybe he like got some money and like he bought a house on the water. And, like, it's all just prep for the fucking sequel to this movie. The last 10 years, he's just been building up. Yeah. And again, just because it's been 10 years doesn't mean it can't get a sequel. Shark Exorcist, It was from 2014, 2015, same fucking year, and it's still
Damn.
getting a sequel.
All right.
So it's actually not insane if this movie gets a sequel to me anymore, because I'm just like, oh sure, why the fuck not? Because I mean, if Hollywood is just going to do relentless sequels and reboots, then fucking shitty Z movies may as well do the same fucking thing.
It's a good point.
You can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Because that's all they do now, and it's kind of disgusting. It's like, oh, what are they remaking now? Oh, that's cool.
I mean, listen, if you're going to do a remake or a reboot, let's get fucking weird with it. Do it in space. Do it in like someone's asshole. I don't care. Like, get weird.
Is this The Boys season 4?
Yeah. Like...
Jason in a random person's asshole.
Yeah.
I fucking love that show so much.
It's so good.
So good. You never watched it, right, Joshua?
What?
The Boys?
I've seen enough of it to know that it's amazing.
What you said is something that happens in season 4.
Oh. I was picturing Jason in someone's asshole.
I mean, for part X, he probably was in someone's asshole.
Nah. I'm gonna talk about that.
Yeah, so I recommend if you want to watch good movies, a more recent good movie that I just watched, actually, that I want to give a shout out to is called Monkey Man from Dev Patel.
Oh,
I haven't seen it. It's good?
Fucking sick.
Really? I haven't watched it yet.
The movie's really good. It's not like some people were trying to play it off like it's a John Wick like knockoff. It is not that at all. It is absolutely not. It's an action movie. There's shooting, there's violence, but it's not a John Wick like knockoff movie. It's an action movie that like he put his fucking heart and soul into, and he ran out of money at certain points, and he had to finish filming stuff with like GoPros and iPhones.
Oh, damn.
And yeah, and he still made it look fucking better than this movie.
Yeah. Is there a monkey in it?
There is no monkey in it.
Damn it. Is there
Damn it.
Is there a man? There's a man in it, I presume.
There is a man, and he wears a monkey mask occasionally. So
Okay.
All right. That's good enough for me.
All right.
That's good.
I think I saw a trailer for it, and I was like, oh, that
I've
looks
seen a trailer
interesting.
for it, but I've heard good things about it. So it's nice to hear that someone I know that I actually talked to was like, yo, pretty good. So
yeah, it was originally supposed to go straight to Netflix, and then Jordan Peele's company bought it so it could get like a small theatrical release, which is pretty dope.
Monkey Paw.
did you have you watched Late Night with the Devil?
I have, yes.
What'd you think about it?
I liked it.
Loved it.
Yeah, it was good. Fucking right.
Surprisingly, it surprised me how like actually good it was. I was like, damn, this is a damn good movie.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be like somewhat decent, but it was like, no shit, like they put together a really good fucking movie.
Yeah.
And I like the ending a lot too, because the ending's kind of like, well, wait,
Yeah. See, that was a perfect example of a movie where like not a whole lot really happened, but it was fucking good.
yeah,
That's true. Yeah,
very true. It's very
slow burn, but like you're interested in the characters, and like
Yeah.
you want to see them build up, and like
Yeah.
they leave like little clues as to what's happening, which is something they could have done with this movie. They had all the pieces, like the shark tooth haunted necklace thing. They could have done more with that, and they're just like, nah. She just fucking turns into a shark, and she goes, nah. That's it.
When she gets turned on, she turns into a shark and eats people. That's pretty much all there is.
Ridiculous.
I said to you earlier, when I get turned on, I turn to a shark too.
That's hot. I'll have to try that one day.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh my god. Well, I think that unless you guys have any other final thoughts, I think that's gonna fucking do it for me on this piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you.
I think we've milked this sharkless movie for all it's worth.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it more than anybody else probably has in their entire life.
I feel like we've talked about it for longer than the movie actually was.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, we have. Yeah.
We did it.
This episode might actually be longer than the movie itself.
Fuck yeah.
That's what I like to hear
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Why don't you guys tell the people about your podcast and where they can find you?
Don't fucking point at me, asshole. Hey, all right. Well, we do a little show called The Evil Deaths. A little play on the Evil Dead thing. And we don't review horror movies. We talk about them not very much.
We go off the rails a lot.
Go off on tangents and shit like that, but we do a little spice action where we talk about our favorite kills of the movies. We rank them. You know, we
do some,
basically another fucking horror podcast.
Yep, and we just say a lot of dumb shit, and yeah, we just rant a lot. That's pretty much what we do.
You can find us wherever that is you fucking find podcasts. You know, if you like the cut of our jib, you like our New York talk, come on over, hang out with us, and
you can come listen to Steve on one of our episodes as well.
Yeah, Black Sheep. That was a fucking fantastic episode.
Fantastic movie.
We're basically only on Instagram, so we
only
only are on Instagram, so you can hit us up there, and maybe we'll talk to you, maybe we won't. You never know. We're not that fucking big yet, so you'll get through.
Yeah, don't worry. But
absolutely. But thank you so much for having us, Steve.
It was a great time.
This was an absolute pleasure. The movie wasn't a pleasure,
no,
but
I'm glad I went
absolutely
there for
not.
you. Yeah, for you. And there's no other people I'd rather go to this depths with than you two. So I'm glad I was here for it. Lame motherfucker.
Well, I mean, at least we're all still friends. That's something.
True.
So, we're going to call that a day. You guys know you can find me on all the social medias at Bucket of Chum Podcast. You want to support the podcast, go to patreon.com/Bucket of Chum, or you go to bucketofchumpodcast.com. All the fucking links are there. The Evil Deaths, you can find all their links down below in the description, whether you're on YouTube, Spotify, wherever the fuck you're listening. And you know what? That's it for this episode. I'm done. Fuck you all later.
Fuck off.